for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Can he get on the end of the... Shoots! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Corinthians are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe, now it's Batistuta. And he plays one through. Oh, he's bustling through here! Oh, no joy this time. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a threat. Great chance! Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And that's definitely not his best. Vieira. That is good alertness.
Corinthians have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Neymar threads one in, and that's a dangerous ball. Can he finish? Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that.
Tries a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Messi powering forward here. But it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! They want to be quick to recover this. Good steal, he just read it. Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Neither of these two want to come off second bet. Real chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi plays it short. Messi, it's a good look. Vieira! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Guardiola. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Turan. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Corinthians are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Substitution on the field, number 12, Jogo. Coming on to replace him is...
That gets things going for the second half.
Neymar.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Messi. No, it's come to nothing. Vieira. It's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Now the decent chance! He's scored! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Corinthians.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Hazard shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Right, and a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And they've been given a corner. Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Neymar. Nakata. Tries to play it through. It's Batistuta. Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! Corinthians! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Decent chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's...
Goes for a shot! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nakata aims beyond the defence. He has a look up. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet, looking to play him in. He's got away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared away. Neymar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer with a definite fell there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Mbappe. Pedri. And he's managed to get free. Rodrigo. Oh, that's a key interception.
Rodrigo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Oh, good spread. And it's Nakata. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Cafu. Nakata. Rodrigo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Has ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. There he goes. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Corinthians head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And it's Pedri. And he's had it nicked away. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodrigo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Batistuta. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Now that pass isn't the best. Nakata. Great ball if he can get there. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they've got rid. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's being shifted off it. Quality ball. Rodrigo, and he's running through. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Arsenal are level. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
332.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now, shot at goal! Goal! Corinthians! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 22.
We have got changes here
Rodrigo.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 11.
Corinthians
Neymar.
take the lead.
Number 7.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little
Coming on the
influence,
field,
and all of a sudden,
number 9,
bang.
Diego
That's a
Costa.
good, great chance!
Number 10.
It's loose,
Messi.
and there's a race for the ball.
Number 18, Char. Number 47,
Messi!
Phil Foden.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to
Substitutions taking
retrieve it.
place.
It's Forlan. Oh, they could break here. Turan is onto this. And this is Messi. Messi. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping. But decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's nice. Cafu. Back into the middle. And this is Maradona! Corinthians perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Turan. And this is Forlan. Played back in. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to belt it away. Adams. Neymar.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Forlan. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar. Bergamo produces the perfect tackle there. This is it then, now or never.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Corinthians needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's at the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
As it is about to be towed away.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. So we're up and running. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Messi with the short one. Chance! But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through! That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's neat. Costa Curta cannot be beaten that easily. Picked out brilliantly. That's crossed. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Maldini. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance, surely! back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's gone looking for safety. It's a good run down the right. Makaleli. Batistuta. Now it's Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Costa Curta. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. That'll be a throw. Now the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Caceres. Makaleli. Oh, this is a great position. And he's away. And Neymar, looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. And it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to pass it through. The ball goes... Oh, shooting chance! Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now he's off and running. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Neymar. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. This is Batistuta. They're urging him to shoot. Header! And that has been clubbed away. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zanetti. And it's Messi. Zanetti tries to get it clear.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões.
Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Maldini. It's Ronaldinho. Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this is a great chance to take a lead. went for the curler. Now that looks a decent ball. Makaleli. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. That's Guardiola. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Opts to play it. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? That's a throw. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And here's Hullet. Costa Curta. Messi.
Presente na partida de hoje.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Hullet. He's having a shot! It's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 24. Camisa
Corinthians
7.
choosing to make the first change. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Zanetti has a look inside the box. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Ronaldinho. Zanetti. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hangs in a cross. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. No, again, there's no way through. Ronaldinho!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for the run. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter is on. Corinthians are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Roberto Carlos is flagged offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh no, this does not look good. That is lovely.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Chance for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Substituição.
So here comes a substitution.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Into a
acréscimo.
minimum of 4 minutes additional time. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And he passes it long. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. The action has already started. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Neymar. Neymar running with the ball. Oh, that's neat. Nakata. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Neymar is there, and he can pick it up. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree.
Can he finish? Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Decent chance! Goal! Corinthians! The breakthrough strike! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. First quarter of an hour gone. That's a sharp pass. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kaka.
This is the time you need that pace.
Corinthians are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Nakata did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he latch on to this? No, he's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nakata! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nakata gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's forced to go back. Has a look and plays it forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adams. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Half an hour played now. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe is on his own. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kaka. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has been cut short. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cafu. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's in on goal!
Nakata. Flamengo
are looking to break at pace. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Bebeto. Kaká takes control of it and he's on the...
That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Half-time nearly with us. They will...
Bebeto!
Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Well, and there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. No changes at the interval from either side.
Nakata.
Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Great vision. Here comes the cross. Looking for a corner. Flamengo have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kaká looking for options for movement. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Flamengo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear, Dave.
And Batistuta! Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. A corner it is then. So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Batistuta. Conte. Now then, the ball's come loose. Guardiola. Cannavaro. And here's the chance to counter. That has been slung wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Goal! Corinthians! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Tries to play it through. And a chance!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Flamengo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's Kubo.
Corinthians
Are, of course, in a position to go to the bench.
Mbappe! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Corinthians take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a promising position. Look at the space.
Rafinha! Nakata. Corinthians have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out towards the right wing. Cafu knocks it into space.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 7.
Corinthians
Have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Mbappe.
Ronaldinho. Camisa 6. Teremos uma
More and more
substituição.
pressure on the ball here. That's going up front in a hurry. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe,
And now the breakaway.
threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him.
There's the shot! And that would have won it.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Oh, well played, well played.
Summit goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that pretty...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. The action has already started. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And Hullet! Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there.
Corinthians, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for. For me, Peter,
and there's the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Nistelrooy absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide. Threads one in. Flashes it across. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for the run. Well, that has not gone well. Gerrard. Well read, nice interception. Neymar. Well, played right into his path. And claimed it back swiftly. Corinthians, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Roberto Carlos might just make this. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Maldini. And they can counter here. That is a great pick out. Neymar. Here's Nakata. Has a look and plays it forward. Vieira gets a foot in here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gets a good foot in there. Adams. Messi. 30 minutes gone. Can he get it through?
Takes a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Vieira clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's run loose here. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corinthians have their third corner. Ball is over the line. Nakata, and that's another throw. Nakata crosses. It's a good spell of possession, this, and he's gone backward here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. Guardiola. Neymar, Adams, it's a throw-in. Looks to the other side, good ball that too. Knocks it into space, Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Foden.
Such good technique.
Very nicely done. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Agentes de segurança de cada bloco, dirijam-se à sala de controle imediatamente.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nakata. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target, and he was quick to react. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Sao Paulo with another corner. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. Strong running down that left flank. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nakata, he's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vieira. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substituição.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Good run down the right. Just about up to the hour now. That's a throw. Vieira. That's a cute ball. Think. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's being shifted off it. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Bergomi. Hangs in across. Dembele. It's Dembele!
And it's in!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Aos 24 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 15.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Sao Paulo can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, good take in a good area. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Neymar. Mbappe! Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 10, camisa 21, Neymar, camisa 7, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18, camisa 14,
Batistuta
camisa 20,
looking to play him in.
Ronaldinho,
Oh, that was vital.
camisa 17.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This is Van Nistelrooy. Cafu chooses to go back.
Corinthians really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Corinthians are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Foden played in deep. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Maldini.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
It's
acréscimo.
Nedved. That's tidy. And he's managed to get free. Looking to go deep.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, well played. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And as you can see, we've already started here. Stood up well to him there. And it's Serginho. Serginho goes steaming forward. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he plays one through. Great ball, Nakata! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly... Busca! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. Lam, Roberto Carlos. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
And he's had a hit!
Terrific effort, just off target. Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That has been cut short. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through. It's not an especially good pass, that. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And he's going for goal! And one more try! Goal! Corinthians! And they get themselves in front!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now, can they get him away? Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It is a corner, good chance. Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. Nakata. Now it's Neymar. Corinthians are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu. Serginho. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe, and he's searching through. Van Nistelrooy knocks it into space.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe. Serginho. Neymar. Cafu gets across to intercept that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Corinthians are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Corinthians get the ball rolling in the second half. No changes at the... He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Pele with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. Now it's crossed. Bullish header! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Corinthians get themselves into the lead. Some really good ball movement. He's had it taken off him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great ball if he can get there. Adams. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Corinthians go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Nakata is flagged offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Threads one in.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered.
Chance! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A horrible blip, a horrible... And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.